Ready to get the fit body of your dreams? Welcome to the FITBODY podcast. I'm Julie Laurie, an IFBB fitness pro, certified personal trainer, and nutrition coach. Back in 2004, I created one of the world's first online personal training programs and have helped thousands of women transform their bodies and their lives online ever since. I've been featured in fitness magazines worldwide and even competed on American Ninja Warrior. But my passion is helping women love both how they look and how they feel through balanced workouts and healthy eating. But let's be real, it's information overload out there, and it's hard to know what to do. You need a no-nonsense way to stay motivated and accountable in a world that can feel like it's swirling around you. My mission is to take away the guesswork for highly driven women ready to supercharge their metabolism and get to their personal best. Welcome to the FITBODY podcast. Today, I have a reality check for you. What lies are you telling yourself that are holding you back? Lying to ourselves is something that we're all guilty of at one time or another. The sharpness of this one really hits me, but this is a reminder that's worth diving into deeper. Sit back, and I want you to reflect on what lies you've actually been telling yourself. From the subtle half-truths to the sleight of hands, to the contortions that we use to escape painful realities. We're all guilty of these lies, though with the newfound awareness, I suspect we'll be fighting back more effectively moving forward. My hope is that this information instills a new awareness in you. It allows you to fight this critical fight on solid ground. So here are some of the most dangerous lies that we tell ourselves and ways to reframe it to help you fight back. Lie number 1, when I get X, then I'll be happy. It's easy to convince ourselves that our happiness is contingent upon external milestones. So we think we'll be happy when we have more money, when we see a certain number on the scale, when we get a promotion at our job. Maybe it's when we move into that new house, get a new car, buy some expensive jewelry, or go on a trip. This is what we call the when-then trap. The idea being that you end up creating a sentence that says, when I get this, then I'll be happy. It's a vicious cycle and a dangerous game to play. In all likelihood, once you get that thing, you'll immediately feel unfulfilled. You get the fancy car. You see someone driving an even fancier one. You get a nice house. Your friend gets an even better one. These things won't really make you happy. Happiness always comes from within. So I want you to reframe the lie. So the lie is, when I get X, then I'll be happy. Let's reframe that. I will find joy in the process of getting the thing that I want and take pride in the fact that my consistent effort has earned me that thing. So if it is a fitness goal that you're reaching, if it's a financial goal that you're reaching, find the joy in the process of getting to that point. Take the pride in the fact that you've been consistent and that your effort has earned you that accolade. When you can find joy in the process of getting toward your goals, that's when you really do become happy. The second lie, this is just who I am. If you're treating your identity, your competencies, your personality as a constant cop-out, you're selling yourself short. The paradox of change says that the only consistent in life is actually change. You are no exception. You are in a constant state of change. You know what they say, adapt or die. If you are using "this is just who I am" as an excuse to avoid actually achieving your goals, you're selling yourself short. I want you to reframe that instead. So we're going to reframe it to, this is who I am today, but I am capable of incredible change. Lie number 3, I don't have time for this. We've all made that excuse. And yes, we live very busy lives. There is so much going on. There are so many responsibilities. The truth is, though, time is almost never the real issue. We somehow make time for the things that we really care about. Most issues of time are really issues of prioritization. Look at your schedule. See what you are prioritizing. What are the things that are keeping you from doing the things that are really important to you? Are you spending too much time on social media? Are you watching too much television? Are you working in ways that are not effective? Step back and start really identifying those things that are standing in your way. Okay, so if the lie is that I don't have time for whatever it is, working out, eating healthy, I want you to reframe that. Let's reframe it to, I don't have time for X in my current schedule. So if it's really important to me, I need to relook at my current priorities. If something is truly important to you, do it first. Put it in a position in your life where you're going to make sure that it happens. This is one of the reasons I like to have women work out first thing in the morning. If you can get your workout done very first thing in the morning, not only do you feel awesome throughout the whole day, you have made that commitment to yourself and to your health, and it changes the rest of your day. Okay, the fourth lie that women tell ourselves, I'm not capable of X. Self-defeating language is always a self-fulfilling prophecy. If you tell yourself you're not capable of something, guess what? You won't be. Instead of saying that I'm not capable, reframe this to be, I'm not capable of this today, but I will be with dedicated focus and effort. Consistency over time yields results that are incredible. Stop thinking that you're not capable and start exploring what's possible with your consistent efforts. Okay, my fifth lie that women tell themselves, I'm just waiting for the perfect moment to do X. How many New Year's resolutions have you made? How many times have you told yourself on Friday that you're going to start your diet on Monday? How many times have you said, if I can just wait to the beginning of the month, then I'll start working out more? The truth is, there will never be a perfect moment. If you wait for it to come, you're doomed. Deep down, we all know that, but we hide behind it. If it's something that you really care about and something you're passionate about and that you're reasonably prepared for, sometimes you just need to take the leap and trust in your ability to adapt. You don't have to be perfect, but you do have to take that step and stop waiting for everything in your life to line up perfectly, because it ain't gonna happen. The next lie that I find women telling themselves is that it's too late to do X. This is usually just a cheap excuse for laziness or fear of embarrassment. I work with women in their 50s, 60s, and 70s every day in my online training program who are determined to get to their best shape ever. These women lose weight, gain muscle, feel great, have better flexibility, increase their strength, improve their sex lives and their relationships. They get healthy and strong. It's amazing the difference it makes, and you can do it at any age. It's almost never too late to start your journey. They say the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time, that's now. Jump in. So instead of saying, I'm too late to do whatever it is, I want you to reframe that and start thinking of it as today's too late can become tomorrow's early if I start moving now. My final lie that women tell themselves is that they'll do it later. No, you won't. You're just giving yourself a pass to continue procrastinating. The things that we continuously push off are the things that never get done. Instead, I want you to choose one of these four options. So if there's something you care about, there's something that's important to you, do it now. If you can't physically do it now, schedule a specific time to get it done. Maybe this is something that you need to delegate to somebody else. We are not superwomen. We don't have to do everything ourselves. Finally, if you find yourself consistently saying, I'll do it later, maybe this is something that you're not called to do. Maybe you need to just delete this from your list entirely. There are things in our lives that we tend to do over and over that we don't need to be doing. So I want you to reframe it. So instead of I'll do whatever it is later, I'll do this now if it's urgent and important, or at a specific time in the future if it's not urgent as other tasks. Maybe I'll delegate it. Maybe I'll delete it if it's really not important. All right, well, those are some of the most dangerous lies we tell ourselves. And I hope I have helped you find ways to reframe those so that you can fight back. Okay, I have some homework for you. Over this next week, I want you to pay really close attention to your internal dialogue. Are you telling yourself these lies? Do you find yourself consistently lying and pushing off your goals? If you do, use some of these techniques to reframe those lies into a more positive and uplifting narrative. You can make incredible changes. You really, really can. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining me for this episode of the FitBody podcast, and I can't wait to get back to you soon. Thank you for joining me on the FitBody podcast. Looking forward to sharing more health and fitness information with you soon. Want more information about my online personal training for women or the world's best supplements and protein powder? Check out fitbody.com for more info.